Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel. Victoria here at Radiant Moon Tarot. This is your weekly reading for January 17th through 23rd, 2022. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. As always, I'm truly grateful for your likes, shares, subscribes, and all of your fantastic energy. Let us get right into your reading. I do have a contest that I'm running with the weekly readings this week, and I will give you the details towards the end of your reading. That way we can just get on with the reading for you, as not everybody is looking to enter a contest, and it will be for a personal reading with me. So anyways, let's get right into it. So we've got a consciousness of lack, and we also have new beginnings. Okay, time to shake yourself out of a rut here, Virgo. All right, we do have Mercury retrograde, okay? And of course, as we all know, with Mercury retrograde, there may be some communication issues. Sometimes things come back from the past, whether they're actual people from the past, or whether it's memories resurfacing and things that you think that you've been done with, okay, for a while. Sometimes things just go boop, bubbling back up, just waving their hands to say hi. But you could also just be, being a little bit unfairly hard on yourself in the week ahead, okay? The consciousness of lack is what happens to us when we are focused on the negative, okay? Or we're focused on what we don't have, the negative stories that we tell ourselves, okay? When in actual fact, there are opportunities there for us. There's an alternate way of doing things. There's solutions to be found. But if you look at this guy in this card, he's not looking at it. He's got all of the knowledge and resources that he needs with this stack of books right beside him, okay? He's got everything at his disposal, all right? But he's not looking at the solutions. So the consciousness of lack is a heads up, okay? That wherever you put your energy and attention is what you will attract into your life. Do you want to attract like nothing, or do you want to attract all of this wondrous energy and unlimited potential and new beginnings and, money and fresh starts and people and all of this positivity, right? I'd rather have that any old day. Okay, so it's a big heads up from spirit, all right, to really focus on what you want to achieve, focus on your goals, okay? If any of you are embarking on a manifestation journey, or if you've been manifesting things into your life, the full moon that we have on the 17th of January, so right at the start of your week here, full moon in Cancer is actually in your 11th house, and this has to do with your friends, your network, social circles, okay? Also about your hopes and wishes, okay? And we want to make sure that your hopes and wishes are focused on abundance and not lack, all right? So that may be real focus for you. Some of you might be feeling a little bit lonely actually in the week ahead. We are still in the middle of a pandemic, and it's like quite the freaking roller coaster ride, right? And we want to try and ignore it and all these things, but there's a lot of people that are feeling a little bit world weary. Perhaps you're feeling a little lonely. You may have some restrictions in place. You can't see your friends and family, and it may hit you especially hard with this full moon energy, bringing all your emotions up to the surface, okay, in those social aspects of your life, okay? So focus on finding a different approach, okay? A different way to connect with people in your life, existing people and maybe new people, okay? And be really mindful of your thoughts and feelings, okay? Because there is a brand new cycle that's really highlighted for you here. The full moon is where we let things go. The full moon is where we wrap things up, shut the door on the past and welcome in the new. And there's a new cycle of new beginnings coming in here, giving birth to fresh ideas, new opportunities, new people, new friends, okay? A new fresh perspective on things, okay? Making those improvements in your life. And the path forward here is clear. I can't help but say that, this card actually can represent new children coming into your life. So perhaps some of you are planning to start a family or add to your family, and this certainly does give you a big potential for that, okay? Showing that this is a good time for you, okay? But whatever that happens to be, it's a cycle of new beginnings, and we want to make sure that the new beginnings that are headed your way, or the improvements that are headed your way in your life, are from this place of abundance, this place of positivity, okay? The things that you want and not the things that you don't want, okay? So big heads up and reminder there from spirit about that, all right? And again, like I said, it could be just that Mercury's in retrograde, and Some people really feel that energy, right? And with the full moon energy, not everybody loves the full moon. A lot of people get really emotional, okay? And, I have a friend that she wants to run and hide whenever the full moon comes out. And there's me, pretty much dancing under the light of the full moon because I love it. So two completely polar opposites there as far as moon cycles go, okay? And you're a very earthy sign here, Virgo, okay? So, so this may actually pull up some old energy, okay, in your life there. And so just a reminder there. Anyway, so let's see what we've got. We've got Temperance coming in, bringing you in some patience, some balance, some healing, okay, some lovely energy here to temper, okay, temper this kind of negativity a little bit. Okay, very nice. But I do have to say that the full moon in Cancer, Mercury is aligned with Chiron, so it's actually bringing in a healing energy, the chance to let things go that have been standing in your way and embrace the new. And of course, Temperance brings in healing energy as well. We've got the 9 of Buttons. The Chariot. This is absolutely beautiful. You know what this says to me? This says, Spirit says, have patience, okay? Have patience to follow your ultimate goals and dreams and attract abundance into your life, and know when exactly to take action and to follow your goals and your dreams. Okay, you have a huge potential here, and it all starts with you. Okay, so your drive, your determination. Okay, and the Chariot does bring you in that that energy of self-confidence. Okay, and believing that you can get things done. All right, you have the ability to attract a wonderful amount of abundance into your life here, and Spirit wants to make sure that your energy is matching the vibration of what you want to bring in. All right, your advice from Spirit, the 3 of Matches, and your blessings headed your way. We've got the Knight of Buttons, an offer, an opportunity, a new beginning. Interesting. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the 4 of Needles. This is the 4 of Swords. So Spirit wants you to really take the time out that you need to calm your mind, be mindful of your thoughts. Okay, be mindful of your feelings. All right, and if you are feeling a little bit out of sorts, okay, take some time out. All right, Spirit is really trying to show you that there is peace that's coming in here for you. If things have been challenging for you, there is fresh starts. There's brand new energy, okay, and this calm energy coming in. And Spirit really wants you to put your mind at ease. So if you need to take some time for yourself, okay, connect with your higher self. The 4 of Needles is the 4 of Swords, and this is an energy of calm. It's an energy of forgiveness and peace, inner peace, outer peace, okay, but it's one of putting your mind at ease, and it's one of intuition and connecting with Spirit and your higher self. Okay, so perhaps you are feeling this consciousness of lack. Sometimes we feel a little bit disconnected from our higher selves. Okay, and Spirit's really trying to show you, your true potential here. Okay, and the Temperance card, I gotta be honest with you, the Temperance card quite often for me comes out when your spirits, angels, guides, past loved ones are right on your shoulder, are right there for you. So if you are in a sticky situation, okay, or you just can't get out of feeling kind of down in the dumps a little bit, okay, call in your angels, your spirits, your guides, your past loved one, ask them for their help and their support, ask them to intervene as well, and they will show you some signs that they are right there and that they have heard you. So watch for repeating numbers, watch for things like feathers appearing out of nowhere, a song on the radio that comes in that kind of matches or matches or tempers what you're thinking about at that time. Okay, and that's how they give you that love and that support, that they're there for you. All right, but we do have Temperance coming in here, which does bring you into alignment. Okay, it brings you balance. It brings you maybe even some inspiration. All right, but it does bring you this calm, patient energy. It also brings in healing to your situation as well, okay? So really is counterbalance to this consciousness of lack, okay? Spirit's really trying to show you that, hey, I've got what you're waiting for, okay? This fresh approach, this new beginning, okay? There's something here for you coming in on the horizon. So believe that there, okay? Now, the Temperance card can also represent a person coming in, maybe someone with heavy Sagittarian placement in their chart, okay? And this person could actually have an opportunity for you. They may have a new job for you, okay? Possibly I don't know, maybe even romance, okay? But something that is for the long term there with that Knight of Buttons, okay, quite often does come in with that opportunity. But we've got the 9 of Buttons here as well. Okay, so, when you put your worries, your fears, your doubts aside, you bring yourself back to center, you bring yourself back into alignment, and then what are you? Self-confident, baby. The 9 of Buttons. Okay, this is the 9 of Pentacles energy, and as we all know, the 9 of Pentacles is a very independent, very self-confident kind of energy, showing that you have the ability to achieve your goals, your dreams, to enjoy the present moment. You maybe even find yourself being really successful at something in the week ahead. Okay, something that's taken you a while to put together with that Temperance card. Okay, and you've got a really good sense of self, a good sense of accomplishment, and remember to enjoy the moment. Give yourself a good old pat on the back, okay, for anything that you have achieved. Even if you haven't realized all of your goals and your dreams yet, take the moment out and show yourself a little bit of gratitude, okay? But the 9 of Pentacles comes along when you have this energy of self-fulfillment, okay? When you are, you're starting to see things come together, both in your inner world and your external world, okay? And you could actually just know that your path to finding your success, okay, to making it on your own, okay, is sometimes you need to be a little bit patient for the right opportunity, the right place, the right moment, the right time, okay? But 9s are about completion, and so remember to see things through. Give yourself a pat on the back, and then take the extra steps moving forward, because it looks like some of you may be about to level up in something here, okay? The 9 of Buttons says you're willing to face your fears, your worries, your doubts, and toss those to the side, okay? And maybe even do what frightens you, because that 9 of Buttons, quite often the bird of prey that is represents your strength, okay, and your capabilities to do things, but it quite often represents your anxiety. In the traditional imagery of the deck, it's actually like a golden bird of prey, and the woman in the deck, the woman on the card that is holding that in her hand, that bird can quite often represent anxieties, worries, fears, and doubts. And when she's holding it in her hand, she's like, I have conquered you all, okay? And that puts you in the Chariot energy, feeling bold, feeling inspired, okay, determined to get something done, okay, feeling confident that you can achieve your success, okay? What does success means to you, okay? Do you need to get something going? Do you need to start something new? Is it just a shift in your mentality and your way of thinking, okay? By sheer willpower and determination, you get this Chariot moving in the right direction to your success, your goals, your dreams, okay? It moves you towards your destiny, okay? You're on the right path, you're on the right track, okay? Sometimes we fall off for a little bit, okay? But ultimately, this is wonderful energy. The Chariot card is Cancerian energy coming in here. And so, maybe you're making peace with something from the past. The Chariot energy, of course, the Cancerian energy is tapping into that full moon energy, okay? Letting go of anything that no longer serves you, and this puts you in the driver's seat, okay? So now I also do see here, okay, I've got to say, okay, that some of you have waited a long time for something. All right, and you've been very patient, you've done your due diligence, maybe even with the 9 of Buttons, you've saved your money, and perhaps there is a purchase in your week ahead, okay, something you've been planning for a while. The Chariot card can quite often come out as a car, okay, or a move, right? It is one of forward movement, okay? So it could just be that Spirit saying now is the time to make your move. If you've been looking at starting something new, looking at making any kind of change, okay, making some bold move, now is that time. Okay, you've got all of this wonderful energy that is showing you that wherever you put your energy is where you will be successful. Okay, so, but that works both ways there, people. Okay, if we put all of our energy into things that we don't have or don't want, we will get more of that, and we don't want that at all. Okay, we want all of this abundance that's flowing into your reading. Okay, we want this peace, we want this tranquility. All right, we want this balance. Okay, we don't get that Chariot moving by not being in balance. Okay, the balance between your masculine and your feminine, your yin and your yang. Okay, and by knowing what you want and taking action. It is one of action. Okay, so some of you might be buying a car. Perhaps you are making plans to move, upgrade your residence, upgrade where you live. You might even just be making some home improvements, but of course, some of you could certainly have the opportunity coming towards you that where you level up in your workplace, okay, or if you're looking for a new job, there is certainly something very wonderful that is here, but you might need to take an alternate approach, okay? You might need to look at things a little bit differently. You might need to shift your perspective in some way, okay? And sometimes that's when we find those hidden treasures, all right? So if you're like doing some online job search or something, and you've got your search parameters like pretty much locked down, expand them a little bit and you just might find what you're looking for. Sometimes we pigeonhole ourselves a little bit and we do need to expand our horizons. And that's when interesting things pop out of the woodwork, okay? So especially if you're looking for a car too, right? A large purchase of any kind, okay? Let's say you've got, I don't know, $5,000 to spend on a car. Okay, and that's your top dollar, that's your budget. All right, well, if you only put your search parameter at $5,000, what about that that person that's selling their car and they're like, I wonder if I can get more for this. I know I'm going to settle for $5,000. Okay, but I think maybe if I list it for 6, what will happen? Okay, and so maybe just loosen your filters a little bit, because you never know, you might be able to negotiate someone down a little bit, right? That good old fashioned barter system there. Well, not really barter. I guess what is it? Yeah, bartering, I guess, is it's like a little bit of back and forth, right? So it's very prevalent when you're making purchases of those kinds, right? Buying a house, or the same kind of thing. Okay, even a job. Don't forget to negotiate, okay? Know your worth with that 9 of buttons there. All right, your advice from Spirit, the 3 of matches. Okay, now is the time for you to make a plan and then make a bold move. The 3 of matches is the 3 of wands. The path forward is clear. Okay, and once you know what you want, you can see your future. You can see the potential of something. Okay, you have the gift of foresight. Okay, you have the gift to expand your horizons. Okay, you're overcome some obstacles. This is time for you to make some progress, to make a bold move. So once you know what you want, once you find the answers, or once you find those opportunities, okay, remember to take action. Sometimes the three of wands energy, sometimes we know what we want and we're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting, and sometimes we're waiting for something to be just 100% perfect. And as we all know, perfection doesn't actually really exist necessarily. We need to have this foresight here to see the potential of an opportunity in front of us. And of course, we've got the Knight of Buttons as a blessing headed your way. So there is some sort of offer and opportunity here that is that is really beneficial for you. Okay, so if you look at the Knight of Buttons, the Knight of Pentacles energy as an offer of a new job, maybe even a person coming in here with a long-term offer of commitment or even love, right? Sometimes true love that lasts a lifetime isn't necessarily the kind where it's like, oh my God, I'm just going to sweep you off your feet and whatever. Sometimes that's short-lived. Okay. And so when the Knight of Pentacles walks into your life, all right, as a person or an opportunity, okay, it's the starting point of something that moves you down the roadway, down the pathway to eventually land you in the King of Pentacles, abundance. Okay, and sometimes you just need to put those one foot in front of the other in order to follow your true potential. Okay, the Knight of Buttons is something that is there for the long term and offers you long-term growth and commitment. Okay, it might not necessarily start out 100% what you were looking for, but the potential is there. Okay, so this is really, for one, okay, the blessing coming your way is realizing your self-worth, realizing your true potential, to follow your goals, your dreams, to get things done, okay, to move forward with something, to leave something behind, to make improvements in an area as well. Okay, the Knight of Buttons as a person can come in, something with an offer of long-term commitment, something that really takes you to that finish line. Okay, like as far as a love goes, okay, this would be slow and steady. okay, but dependable and strong, okay, and, but again, it's not necessarily always bright and shiny on the outside, right? It's not necessarily that Knight of Wands energy, right, that comes in here with this virile masculinity and all of those things, right? But we all know that the Knight of Wands, okay, if you're familiar with tarot, right, as far as, like a committed person, no, not always, okay? As far as love goes, sometimes it's that player energy, right? It's very exciting for the short term, but they get very impatient and they don't always mature into the King of Wands, okay? The Knight of Pentacles, though, slow mover, not as flashy on the outside, but something dependable, okay? But you might need to be patient with this opportunity or with this person that may come in here. Be patient with yourself as well, okay? And this leads you to long-term commitment, long-term growth, and really leads you towards that finish line. But you got to get started. You got to always start somewhere. Okay, so you are well on your way. So shift your focus, okay? So I'm going to leave that there, all right? So we've got some wonderful energy coming out here for you. So I'm going to close out your reading with a couple of Angels of Abundance cards. Ah, look at that. Okay, and but now while I'm shuffling, I'll just let you know. So I am running a contest on your weekly readings for this week. I will be choosing the winner on Wednesday. I like to do a little bit of midweek motivation on Wednesdays there. And this is a contest to win a free personal reading. This will be a full-length reading, like an hour, hour and a half long. Okay, and so this is for subscribers only, though. So if you are not currently subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button there, hit like on this video while you're at it, okay, and drop a comment in the box down below. Just say subscribed and I'm in, okay? That lets me know that you are subscribed to my channel and that you want to be part of the contest, okay? I'm not gonna put people in the contest or choose people that don't necessarily want to, right? Not everyone wants a reading, okay? And so if you are already subscribed, though, again, drop me a comment in that box down below and just, and just say, I'm in, I'm subscribed, I am in, okay? And that way I know for sure. And then Spirit will guide me to the right person and let me know who that winner is, okay? So anyway, let's close out your reading here with a couple of Angels of Abundance cards. All right, now, sever vows of poverty. Interesting. I'm looking over at that consciousness of lack. All right, do you feel as though you deserve abundance in your life? All right, we've got, dear one, there's no need to suffer or sacrifice. Hold the intention of undoing any vows of poverty or self-denial that you may have made, consciously or unconsciously, in any lifetime. As you do so, all effects of these vows will be undone for everyone involved in all directions of time. Okay, believe that you deserve abundance. Okay, the universe is infinitely abundant. We also have moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon, your dream career will take flight and fully support you. A lot of people have a side gig these days, okay? Are you looking to get that off the ground? Time is now, okay? I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something in here that resonated with you. If there was, please don't forget to hit like on this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and don't forget, if you want to be part of the contest, drop me a comment down below, and that way I will know. All right, so I thank you for watching. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.